Dear fellow Europeans, gracias por tenernos aquí en Valencia, and thank you for welcoming 3 young people here as Together ambassadors, and as ambassadors for a social Europe based on solidarity. We are now given, in a sense, the same responsibilities as the cohesion policy in general has. Support citizens in their personal development, which automatically reduces the gap between regions, between generations, and between gender. The most important, yet simple step to achieve this is to make the positive aspects of the cohesion policy more visible for the citizens. This is absolutely crucial for the image of Europe, which still has quite a margin for amelioration even amongst the millennium generation. It is our task, and the task of the S&D Group in general, to be more visible in the streets and to show and explain our ideas. The improvements we would like to make in cooperation with our national and local social democratic policymakers by realizing their project with the financial support of the cohesion funds. These projects will show the people what the social Europe is really about, bringing tangible changes to their daily lives. I know it is hard to achieve, certainly in Western European countries where the European level still has a predominantly negative connotation to the man in the street, and where local politicians prefer to say it's completely their own project without mentioning the European financial support they received. This in contrast to Eastern European countries where we will find more easily a European flag next to a finished project. But this is an absolutely crucial step towards positive European visibility, for which citizen initiatives like Pulse of Europe are a very indispensable tool. Cohesion policy aims to invest in areas where national investment lack, and it must also be ready to deal with new challenges such as migration. And that's exactly what we are trying to do in my beautiful hometown Bruges, together with our Social Democratic Mayor Renate Landuit. The EU-funded project Fishtorix, for example, aims to revive the local fishing industry around the seaport of Bruges. The right-wing Flemish government didn't care about a few jobs in a slowly dying sector, but due to the cohesion funds, we were able to create new jobs for both our citizens as well as newly arrived immigrants, who were housed in a large refurbished hangar close to our port. This was a total win-win situation, and many of those people are now employed in the larger companies in our port. These positive aspects were also obtained due to a good communication about the project. For example, by organizing some food events which brought the citizens and the fishing industry closely together. Together remains a crucial word for a social cohesion policy and makes people aware of the possibilities Europe can bring. The second and last project I want to point out is called Turbo, the Bruges Futurepreneur Network. It's a perfect example of a local government working in harmony with different European structures. This project aims to promote youth and student entrepreneurship through the implementation of an ecosystem around entrepreneurship. To summarize the cooperation, the city provides affordable locations, mainly financed by the Bruges Foundation, which aims to give a new purpose to our many historic and UNESCO-protected buildings. The EU cohesion funds provide the budget to make those startups as energy neutral as possible and provide them with other support relating to the startup costs. And the Interreg program provides the tools for inter-regional cooperation between my city and our coastal region in general, the French region of Nord-Pas-de-Calais, and the Dutch region of Zeeland. This cooperation has already proven to be very positive for many young businesses, for example, during big events like the commemoration of World War I in our Flanders fields. So to conclude, cohesion policy must be about sustainability, quality infrastructure, and about economic development. About the technical aspects, the S&D must aim for a greater coherence through thematic concentration, a proper control mechanism, a single audit chain, the implementation of a standard cost, and a coordination with EU macroeconomic policies, in order to achieve simplification and so increase the efficiency of the cohesion policy, which will make communication about it more easy. It will enable cities to better tackle urban problems such as poverty or pollution, and it will also positively influence cross-border and territorial cooperation, and by doing so help to reduce inequalities. The S&D must remain the defender of a very strong social pillar and keep the focus on human development through better education. Those are really indispensable aspects for an EU that is and also feels juntos, ensemble, samen, insieme, together. Thank you very much.